Good afternoon and welcome to Tea Time with Miss Liz. Today I am joined with a special guest. His name is Shadow God, and I met Shadow God a while back, and I wanted to bring different and unique people onto my platform. So without further ado, I'm going to give you a little taste of what Shadow God is all about.
Word.
Okay, let me see if I can do this. And we're going to play. I'm live.
Everything okay over there? Technical difficulties? No.
Okay.
Okay. All good.
Okay, I'm not sure if anybody heard that. I'm hearing that nobody heard it. So I'm going to work a little bit on it, but I'm going to bring Shadow up so he can speak a little bit on all the incredible things he does and where it started and where he is today and how to get all the good, juicy details on it. So I'll give you the stage, Shadow.
Okay.
I'm going to bring you up.
Word. All right. Oh, there we go. I look much bigger now. Oh, man. Thank you for having me on your show. I'm grateful to be here. Seriously. There's things that I'm thankful for, and there's things that I'm grateful for. Yes, there's a little dichotomy there, and I want to explain briefly. The things that I'm grateful for are four basic elements. Excuse me. I want to share with y'all real quick. the four basic elements that I'm grateful for are every day I wake up and I'm thankful to have breath. That's, a vital thing to me. And I'm also grateful for life. That's the second element. And I'm also thankful for, can you hear me? Am I still there, everyone?
You're still there.
Okay, I just saw things moving. I was like, wait a minute, am I in the right place? But real quick, there's four basic elements that I'm grateful for every day. And the first one is I'm grateful for to have breath. I'm grateful for to have life. And I'm grateful for to be able to love, to give love to people who need it the most. So my name is Malala Lorenzo Amadis, aka Shadow God. Shadow God is I don't want to say stage name because it's just who I am. I'm a shadow of the light and darkness. That name personifies the duality of man, which makes one perspective Shadow God who he is. So as far as music, I've been doing music as long as I can remember. I started drumming at the age of 2. 2 years old, I was drumming. This church I used to go to, there was this gospel band who played there like every couple of months they would show up and have like a little concert. And I was just so fascinated with the drums. So one day I talked to the leader of the group, well, my parents did, and it was like, my son is a drummer, so can he drum with y'all? So they was like, sure. So the drummer, fell back for a particular song and let me get up there. And I showed off and I showed out. Then when we got home, my dad saw something in me that was he was like, you know what? This boy is going to be something. He's going to be somebody. So that's how music was introduced to me through my dad. My dad was a brilliant jazz musician. This brother would pick up any instrument he could find and play it like he mastered it. So that really inspired me many ways. Just to look at him and watch him go at it, it just amazed me. So I definitely can give credence to my father for seeing the interest in me early regarding music and running with that interest and making it a reality for me, not only at home, but, showing me and encouraging me that it's something I can do for a living. So shout out to my pops. He's deceased now, but he's still living. He's still living. So my company name is Divine Energy and Beyond. I actually started this company back in 2014. That's when I really started getting serious with it, but it was under a different name at that time because I was still trying to find my way. And I ran into a lot of different hardships with other artists who was trying to follow the same vision as me. So once I finally got to a breaking point to where I can understand that the band that I was looking to build back then was me. Yeah. So, and then thus Divine Energy and Beyond is created. And to those who are watching, Divine Energy and Beyond is a professional recording audio service. We service individuals as well as businesses and companies who are looking to expand their business through marketing and promotion using their musical style. So if you have a company that you would like me to make you a custom promo song for, I can do that for you and make it in a genre of music that you enjoy. So it fits your business agenda and at the same time, it pleases you. So that's like the best of both worlds right there. So I'm just glad that I can service the people musically, because that is my own personal slogan is, yes, I'm Shadow God to God, your friendly musical servant. You know, so my prices are very affordable, professional. My slogan is Divine Energy and Beyond Recording Studios, high quality services for high quality people. So that's what we stand on. And we're here to help out anyone who needs help, whether it be marketing, promotion, or, you know, things like that. We got you. I've done nearly 100 custom promos already for all types of businesses, healthcare products. I've even done stuff for mental health, which I actually have a song called Mental Health that I recorded.
Could you pull up that song, Shadow?
Mental Health?
Yeah.
Sure.
I kind of want to give everyone a little taste of your music, and since it's not working on my end, let's see if it works on your end. So. Got you.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Sometimes you have to go to plan B, right? Plan A is not working, so we're going to plan B.
Yes, indeed. All right. So before I get into this song real quick, when I wrote the song Mental Health, I noticed a lot of people were suffering from this in silence, and it wasn't really coming out like publicly with it. And some people see me as a leader. Some people see me as a counselor, the wisdom center, whatever you want to call it. But a lot of people was reaching out to me once I came out openly and was like, I'm dealing with depression. I'm dealing with anxiety, and I'm dealing with a severe case of suicidal thoughts. And I came out, and my inbox was just flooded with so many different people with different issues and abuse and things like that. So that inspired me to write a song, and I wrote it, and I titled it Mental Health. So I'll play it for you right now.
Thank you, Shadow.
No doubt. I'm sorry if it makes you cry, though. I'm sorry. All right. Hey, yo, let me know if you can hear it. What's the condition of your mental health?
I got it.
You okay with it? Rate it on a scale from 1 to 10. You know, health is wealth, right? Just be honest. Make this about you, though. No one else. Listen. Suicides of a weary mind. In your reception, you blinded by the creator's design. Mental illness, difficult to deal with. There's power in the name, yo. Don't ask Rumpelstiltskin. Where we talk to keep your feelings in, and don't show them to nobody. If you do, you a weaker man. Where you talk reading is for losers, and you listen, now you regret of not getting your diploma sooner. Mental health is a weapon in itself. Unprofessionally treated, you seeking your own death. Know that everything is temporal. How you think is essential. How you feel in conjunction determine your mental health. Health is wealth. Invest in the best part of yourself. Because if you don't do it, don't look for the next. Mental health is sad memories recorded. Don't allow it to control you. Be that pawn on that chessboard and keep it moving forward. Have you ever been jealous of someone doing better? When confronted about it, you just look at them and tell them don't sweat it. When you taught to have faith in God, when you look at the world around you, you see evil in charge. Do you think negative of yourself? Somebody give you a compliment, you ignore it, be like, whatever. You ever been raped or molested? Afraid to tell anyone, thinking they won't believe you shortly after? Ever thought of cutting on your wrists? Watch the blood gush out because you tired of what this world has to give? Ever think somebody watching you? Close the blinds, lock the door. Anxiety get the best of you. Past drug addiction, bring no God and light. And the people you say you love won't leave you without a fight. Anyone tell you you amount to nothing, and the rate that you going, you be dead before you 20-something. Or you that good kid who always listen, Always paid attention, but life seemed to give you a harder mission. Ever ask yourself, why me? Why am I here on this planet? How come nobody wanna be with me? Have you ever held a grudge against somebody who was genuine, blew you off when they asked for a hug? Ever suffer from insomnia, overthinking, deciphering? Did you make somebody mad at you? Did you grow up around addicts and thieves? Now you shooting up, telling your children, don't be judging me. You ever commit murder in your heart? Plotting to kill in your fantasies for the one who broke your heart. Have any dark, evil secrets, but you keep them to yourself. Don't want nobody know your inner weakness. You ever lied to get your way, and you hurt a lot of people, but didn't care as long as you got your butt. Mental health is a weapon in itself. Unprofessionally treated, you seeking your own death. Know that everything is temporal. How you think is essential. How you feel in conjunction determine your mental health. Health is wealth. Invest in the best part of yourself. Because if you don't do it, don't look for the next. Mental health, sad memories recorded, don't allow it to control you. Be that pawn on that chessboard and keep it moving forward. You know, each mental illness has its own symptoms. But if you or anybody you know suffering from the following symptoms, we can fix this, yo. Word up. Yeah. So that's the song.
Thank you, Shadow.
Oh, you're so welcome. Yeah, that song broke me down also. Broke me down. And, you know, on the second verse when I'm asking a series of questions, I can check yes to all of them. Because it's real. And mental health is so important, especially to those who were abused as a child. You carry that stuff with you. Through every chapter of your life, it's either adding or you're healing each time you come into a different chapter. With me personally, it's been doing a little of both. You know, I've been healing, but some of those, but not really. I mean, some areas are much better, but there's other areas that are still weak, are still very weak. And I'm glad that the art is there to help me make sense of a hair of it. But I'm willing to go to counseling and do stuff like that to help get past some of the trauma that evolves back around and impedes me from doing the things I need to do going forward. So that's that. So I'm so thankful that the art is there, and I don't regret any of the trauma that happened to me. I don't have any guilt, or I don't regret any of that, because now look what it's doing. You know, though the past trauma I've suffered and went through, it's molding me into this person to be an advocate for others who suffer from the same.
And through the music too, right? You share messages. So then I think that's why I wanted you to be on today's show, was to show people that there are messages and there's a way of getting that message out. And through music, that's what you do, right? Because with all of your songs, for me anyway, that's what I get. I get messages from each song, right? So everybody who would like to check you out, is there any way that they can reach you? Where can they find you? Where's all that good, juicy stuff?
Sure. One of my main sources is YouTube. I have followers from literally all over the world: India, Germany, Spain, Africa, South America, here in America, Canada, and other places. If you look in your YouTube search engine, just type in Shadow God, 2 separate words, Shadow space God, and you'll see me come right up. Make sure you subscribe. Scroll down, hit videos, and I have over 200 songs on there, ranging from pretty much every topic you can think about. I probably touched on it. Anywhere from, women empowerment to men empowerment to freedom of speech, mental health, all types of stuff is on there. So I encourage the listeners who are watching me now or watching the show now, check out my channel. scroll through. If a title jumps out at you, be sure to click it and really pay attention to the message, because I'm all about messages, good, positive, assertive messages. Because so many of us today are hurting in many different ways, and our inner child is looking for a friend, someone of the same kind. And I figure since rap has really gone like way over here to some degrading women, violence and stuff like that, I wanted to use the same tool that was there from the beginning, bring that essence back. And now I'm excited because I have a lot of older people who love my music and the messages therein. Like people in their 60s said, I usually don't like rap music, but your music I'll play. She's like, usually I don't like rap music, but your music I'll play.
I was one of them.
Yeah, and it's like one of the things that really encourages me to keep doing it is they say I can let my kids hear it. We can go on a road trip, and I don't have to worry about the kids listening to any vulgar language or profanity and stuff like that. And you're just so good, and it's always a good message that not only the children can learn from, but me too. So
I know I have a favorite, so if you could pull it up, it's called Hold You Down. If you could pull that up, I'd like the listeners to hear that. So that's one of my favorites. So
you have a favorite?
I do have a favorite.
What?
And for anybody who is listening that does know Shadow God and you have a favorite, put it in the comments and I can check it out, because I haven't heard all of the songs yet. I'm slowly getting them all heard, but if you have a favorite, or if you know of Shadow God and you have a comment, just a thank you for coming out and sharing today, I would really encourage you just to put it in a comment. And Shadow's going to put all of his good juicy details in the comments after the show, so you can reach him on all these different amazing channels that I've heard about today that I never even knew about. So I'm getting to know technology a little bit more each and every day through Shadow. So if you want to pull that song up, Shadow, we'll let the listeners listen to that one. But that is my favorite of all the songs so far, is Hold You Down.
No doubt. And thank you. Thank you for that. All right. Next up in your boombox right now is Shadow God with Hold You Down, another song for women empowerment. Let's go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to all the women who hold their men down. Whether it be a mother, wife, the half. Strength. Yeah. Mama, I'm gonna hold you down. Mama, I'm gonna hold you down. Baby, I'm gonna hold you down. Let's believe it. Mama, I'm gonna hold you down. Mama, I'm gonna hold you down. Baby, I'm gonna hold you down. Let's believe it. There's just something about a woman's touch to make the brother melt to pieces like he's starstruck. I appreciate you taking care of the home. Whenever the head is absent, you the cornerstone. It ain't easy cooking breakfast and nursing the child, cleaning the house, folding laundry at the same time. It's captivating how you respond to intuition. Just watching you play your part, knowing your position. As a son or husband, please forgive us. We just hate being wrong. I'm first to admit it. Thank you for having our back when our thoughts are cloudy. Always see the truth in me, but that you never doubt me. Tired of dealing with people who always say they got me. But when I call them on the BS, they try to fight me. But that's a woman's love. It'll calm you down. Just a simple word to turn your frown upside down. I cannot be mad at you. You are a working vessel. Just an emotional being. Sometimes you can't help it. Not too many take the time to learn what you like. They'd rather focus on things that are start a fight. Instead of judging, I got a new proclamation. Something we can celebrate without renovation. Write a love letter to you every day I wake up. Then I seal it with a kiss using all your makeup. Stop laughing, I ain't gonna put it out. Even though it'll make you smile, laughing and carry on. I make a vow, promise to be real with you. And print it on your heart like we taking a picture. You ever wanna talk, I was giving ear to listen. Rub you on your back, let you know I'm here with you. It's just something about a woman's touch. Make a brother melt to pieces like he's starstruck. I love you. Okay. For the sake of time, we're gonna end it right there. For the sake of time, we're gonna end it right there. But yeah. Whew, that song give me the whew. Thank you for letting me play that.
You're welcome. Like I said, that's one of my favorites. So I have a few favorites, but that's one of my all-time favorites.
It's just something about a woman's touch. Make a brother melt to pieces like he's starstruck.
So now that we're on tea time, let's bring it to tea time. So what is your favorite memory or meaning behind tea? Do you have a meaning? Have you created a song about tea yet? Are you working on tea?
I can do a song about tea time. Tea time. I can work on something like that. Yeah. No, but I currently don't have a song about tea specifically, but I can create something like that. Not a problem. Matter of fact, I will do something like that.
There we go. Maybe you can create a little promo for Miss Liz.
Yes. So if you do decide to have me back on, I'll play it for the people.
There we go. There's always a way.
Yes.
So for tea, what does tea mean to you?
Tea to me, it means health, longevity, long life. I personally like valerian root teas. They help clean up your cough and congestion. So I like that. I like those kind of teas. I really don't like the tea that has caffeine in it. It's just me. It's just me. It does weird stuff to my heart and stuff like that. Even though, you know, I'm in good health. I just got my physical done, like a week ago. And my blood pressure was 121/81. So I'm pretty healthy. But I like drinking the valerian roots because they help fight any kind of pathogen that may be able to come in that I can't fight off ahead of time. So, and then tea is just good.
You don't have to get any argument from me. I drink hundreds and hundreds of different teas. So today I'm drinking actually red rose tea. So
red rose,
not the red rose by Tetley or Red Rose. I'm actually drinking red rose from Morocco, Moroccan red rose tea. So so I thought a little Moroccan would have, you know. So so is there anything else you'd like to share on tea time, Shadow?
Tea time. Let me think. Sure. If I can have a minute or two.
Mm-hmm.
To the listeners who might be interested about me and how I view music, I just want to give a little nugget with you guys. Music to me was my father, my mother, my pastor, my creator, my God, my everything. And I mean that very literally. So music to me has a different perspective, whereas father, mother, child, right? The father makes the orders, the mother nurtures the child and offers knowledge, and then you put the father and mother together, make a child. And that's how I view music from a low level perspective, so I don't lose anyone out there who's watching. You know, the father will be in the music, like the elements, the drums, the bass, stuff like that. That's the father. And my lyrics are the mother. So you put the song, the music and the lyrics together, they make a song. So the mother and father consummate and they end up making a child. And the songs that I create end up being my children. So I have a lot of children, thousands of my musical biological children.
Yeah,
Yes.
you were saying the other day that you had composed over 100 songs, right? In 1 year? Is it in 1 year or altogether?
Yeah, and 1 year, 2019 was I didn't even know how busy I was until I got to the end of the year and pretty much did like an eval. And I recorded over 100 songs in that year, and I didn't even know. I don't know. I can't really explain it. Like when I'm done with one song, I'm on to the next. I don't really look back. Sometimes I forget my own lyrics because I write and I move on. I don't like write a song and then stay with it, and then I'm just keep it moving. But yeah. Oh, one last thing. I have a three-part musical time travel music series. Listen to me, family, friends and family. You need to listen to this. It's about mental and emotional time travel. It doesn't matter if you don't believe in that kind of stuff. I'm not talking about beliefs. This series was created for people like you to have a musical, emotional, psychological experience with music. And its power, no words. There's no words at all on this three-part project. It's just all music, all from different perspectives. And it's there to encourage you and inspire you to think about something maybe you outside of your normal paradigm. So you can find this three-part series and others of my music on Spotify. I'm on Spotify. If you go on the app and just type in my name, Shadow God, you'll see me pop up in all my albums. I'm on iTunes, Amazon, Apple Music, Pandora, MediaNet, YouTube, TikTok, Deezer. I'm on so many different sites, but if you go to any of those sites, punch in my name, Shadow God, you'll see my list come up, my albums will come up, and you can find my music there also. To those interested in purchasing any of my albums, you can do that on Amazon and I believe Spotify also. iTunes as well, and Apple Music, to those interested. So definitely check it out, family and friends watching. Parents who are watching, it's okay to play my music around your children. It's safely okay. My style of rap is conscious rap. Conscious, just to make the people consciously aware of their surroundings. And I don't have to use profanity to do so. We're all adults here. We're intellectual beings. So let's use our intellect. So I want to say that. And if you have any more questions, cool. If not, cool.
No, I think I'm pretty good, but I'm going to get you to put all of your stuff in the comments. So if anybody wants to get a hold of you, all the places that you've given me, some of them I haven't heard of. So I'll double check to make sure you have them all in there. If you're missing anything, I will let you know and you can get it in there. So yeah, so I think today we had an amazing tea time. I'm going to work a little bit more the technology. So when I have you back, we will be able to pull up your songs and actually play them and have people see the video as well. So I'm just getting used to this. This is a new platform, so please be patient with me. I will get it better and it will grow. So with that, I'm going to wish you an awesome day and thank you for joining me for Tea Time, Shadow. And I will have you back. so we can get your music out there. And if there's anything that you know or anybody out there watching that would like to be on Tea Time, you can reach out to me, inbox me, and I will get you on. My goal is to get people on here that are not always seen and are hiding in the shadow like Shadow God and bringing him to light. So, so I won't have Tea Time for a few more days, but my next one is on the 18th, unless I get somebody who inboxes me. But my next one is on February 18th, where I have Alexis Ellis coming on. She's a transgender who will be sharing her journey on how she has transformed and is into the Canadian pageants. So she's the ambassador of Vancouver. So it should be an interesting show.
Sounds interesting.
She's also a co-author in Sacred Hearts Rising. So we know each other through that way as well. And I'll take you on that journey. And then on the 20th, I have Susie Vibero from Texas, I believe. She'll be sharing on Root Box Room, where she transforms rooms of children in one day who have been sexually or physically abused. So anything is on. I'm open to sharing anything. And my biggest thing for Miss Liz is to bring awareness to mental health, awareness to abuse, awareness to silence, and break silence, break the silence of patterns, the stigma. Let's just break it all and break it wide open with Miss Liz's Tea Times. So with that, I'm going to close this Tea Time, and thank you, Shadow, for joining me. And until the 18th, I'll see you then.
All right.